Okay, so you're going to pull your thread off of your needle. Did I do it right? No, screwed that up. Oops, yeah, I did right. Okay. Turn your needle around. I got a bit of a thread hanging there. Oh well. And begin tatting now with your tail thread. So 3 double stitches. 1, 2, 3, and a picot, little picot, and 7 double stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And a picot. Oops, that's too small. And 3 double stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3. All right. So there's what you should have. 3 picot, 7 picot, 3 flipped. 3 picot, 7 picot, 3. Now rethread your needle. It's really complicated. I tried to look at a video on how to do it with shading tuttles, or tatting shuttles. Wow. Don't ask me where that came from. And close this ring. And it's very complicated looking. That's why I had a hard time trying to figure out how to do it with tatting needles to make the split ring with tatting needles, and it works if you do it this way. Okay, now there's 3 rings. So our pattern consists of 1, 2, 3 big ones, and now we're just going to do little guy up here. So this little guy here is 7 on one side, 7 on the other, and no picots anywhere. Okay, so let's tie this up first before we go any further so it doesn't come loose. Come on, don't be a jerk. Okay, so I've lost my there. Okay, so now we just need to do one more split ring. So one more time of taking your needle, thread off your needle and rethreading it. I know it's a pain, but it works good. So now let's just do 7 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi, Bussy. Hi, Grandma Boy. That's my son's dog. Alright, so now you're going to pull your needle off one more time. Or pull your thread off. You know what I mean. Not pull your needle off. Alright, flip it over. And work from this side of your needle now. Doing 7 stitches. Pull it nice and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now rethread your needle one more time. Okay. Pull it through. And now let's close this ring. Okay? And this is going to be a baby one. And under the loop, always. Okay. And there's your little baby one. And let's tighten up. And there we go. Now, we're going to be doing the outside of our cross. Now we're putting a nice border around it. As you can see, we're down here. So we're going to be doing a border all around here. Now if you make sure you read, it says all decorative picots, chains, have 7 picots separated by 2 double stitches. So this here means 2 stitches, picot, 2 stitches, picot, 2, picot, 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 right? But you always got to have 2 stitches in between. Now you can't make a picot without making a double stitch. Just letting you know that. And the lock join final chain to base of ring K. So a lock join, I'm not sure what a lock join is, but I'm sure a lock join will be doing a chain here and then doing your ring in this picot here and continuing all around here. Do not cut, continue with split rings to desired length. Ends can be hidden without the strings of the tassel. There's no need to sew them in. Well, we're not going to be doing this tassel here, all right, because it's going up here. So, let's get going with our first chain. So our first chain is going to consist of 2 double stitches, a large picot, 2 double stitches. So you're going to make all of these bigger than what you've been making for your joining picots. Okay, so let's make 2 double stitches. Well, 1. Actually, I'm wondering if we should reverse our work. It doesn't really matter. I just got to see which way the chains are going to go. And I think it's going to want to go this way. So, well, let's just do it. 1, 2, a large picot. So I'm going to do that size. Try to keep them all the same. 1, 2, a large picot. 1, 2. As you can see, I already screwed up. Look at how I have one bigger than the other. So, I don't care. Okay. 1. We need 7 picots. So there's 1, 2, 3. Actually, this big one is ridiculously big. So I'm taking it off. Okay, and I'm start again. So there's 1, 2. Now it's too small. Okay, and a picot. 1, 2. Okay, back to my working here. So there's 2 and a picot. 1, 2. So we have 4. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Woohoo. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 7 picots. 1, 2, and a picot. 1 and 2. Alright, so there you can clearly see they're much larger picots, but they're more decorative than anything. So you need 7 of them separated by 2. This here, you are not going to close your ring. You're just going to pull them through and try not to pull it super tight, okay? So we will have to reverse our work by the looks of it. 1 sec. Interrupt. Sorry about that. Woohoo! Okay, so don't pull this too tight or it'll twist on you, okay? So now we need to reverse our work and tie a knot. Okay, pretty bird. Pretty bird. So now we just did this. Now we need to do 7 a picot, but we're not going to do a picot. We're going to join to this picot here, okay? And then 7 again. So let's do Miku. Way be screamy birdie. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, oh yeah, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Make sure your work doesn't get all twisted on you. And now you're going to join to this first one. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Yes, so we're going to join to this first picot here. Sorry about Miku, but he's in a mood. Okay, like that. And now you're going to do 7 more stitches. So 1, 2, and I need some more thread. Hey, buddy. Woohoo. 5. Whoopsies. 5, 6, and 7. So now we will close our ring. Okay, this one's the closing one. Pull it off your needle, under the loop, pull it through slowly, and lock it in there. And I think these picots look really, really darling in here. So make sure we do all of them basically that size. Alright, so I believe we need to reverse our work, tie it off under the loop. Okay. And now the pattern calls for a chain of 9. So we're just going to do 9 stitches. So let's do 9 double stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoopsies. Look where this one went. Wow. Halfway down my my needle. Wow. Alright, now I've lost track. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. And now we'll pull this one off. Don't close it because it's not a ring, it's just a chain. Okay. There's your 9. Reverse your work. Reverse your work. And tie it off. Hey, buddy. All right, so this is what you have so far. So as you can see, we're working down the side. This is such a gorgeous cross. Beautiful bookmark. I absolutely love it. Okay, now we need to do another ring like this of 7, join, and 7. So pick up your chain, do 7 double stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now make sure before you join, none of your work gets twisted. Just lay it down and make sure it all lays nice and flat for you, okay? And then pick it up and pick up your stitch in that picot. And we're working out of the first split ring. Okay? Like that. Alright, so now you've done that, you've picked up your stitch. Do 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, so now this was a ring, so we need to close this one. Okay, under your loop, and close your ring. Okay, and now you're going to reverse your work and go under the loop and tie a knot. Okay, like so. Okay, there you go. So we're working down this half of our cross right now. Alright, so I don't know how to show you this upside down or what's the best way, but we've done this, and we've done this, and we've done this one. So you're going to do another 9, another 1, and stop. So we're going to do another chain 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, pull it off your needle. Don't make a ring. Okay, so there's 9. Flip it. Okay. And tie it like that. Now we're going to do one more ring. So do 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, buddy. Pretty bird. Woohoo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we're going to join. We did. Oh, shoot. Did a boo-boo. Okay. So I did a big boo-boo. I'm going to show you how to rip your work out. And that consists of taking your thread off of your needle. Okay. We got to pull it out right to here where we joined our picot. Okay. So just put your needle in there and undo the knot. It's very easy. Okay, so you just undo your knot very carefully. It's very easy to undo this work. Okay. Now pull this apart and you could see where your stitches are. You could see the chains in there like this. Just pull on it and pull it all the way out. I'm actually going to use my side here so I don't bend my needle. Okay. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Woohoo. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hello. Hey buddy. Okay. You could pull one stitch out at a time, but I don't have the patience to pull one stitch at a time. Oh, but this is going to give me havoc because it never does any other time. But it's a good way for you to learn to pull your work out if you have to. Hey, buddy. Maybe I'm pulling the wrong end. Maybe it's this pretty bird. There we go. It was the wrong one. Okay, just flip it over and pull it right. This is your tail thread, by the way, that you're pulling on. And this is why you have to pull your needle off. So pull those stitches out like that. So now we're at our ring, and here you can pull out your stitches individually. Okay. Alright. And pull your knot out now from your ring. It's very easy to pull this out. Just don't get frustrated. Alright. Now, we actually have to pull this whole ring out. Okay, so you can see this is the loop thread. Pulling my thread out. I don't know which side is the tail thread. We'll see. That one's not pulling easy. There we go. And it is. I'm pulling the whole thing out. There we go. Pulled the whole ring out. Now we're just right back at our chain line. So I'm going to rethread my needle. Hey, buddy. Miku, what are you being so noisy for? I don't know. Is he being silly bird? Alright. Hey, buddy. Alright, now that Miku has done his little talking spiel here. Hey, buddy. So now we will do 7 double stitches. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pretty bird, 6, hey buddy, 7. Now we will rejoin it. Woohoo! This is where I made my mistake. Now you're going to do 2 double stitches. Woohoo! 1 and 2. Now we're going to pick up a stitch on the next split ring in the first picot there. In this picot here. Okay? You're going to pick up another stitch in there. This is where I did a boo-boo. Okay, pull it up, and now do 7 double stitches. And then now we're good to go. I really messed that up. Sorry, guys. 1. Miku, you're being crazy. Oh, you're crazy, birdie. 4. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Let's close her up. Go under the loop. Pretty bird. And hey, buddy. And we are going to tie a knot. Like so. And now we'll do our chain 9. The ones we just finished ripping out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, buddy. Now we're going to close that. Or not close it. Just pull it off the needle. Don't pull it too tight. Reverse your work. Hey, buddy. I hear you, baby bird. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. All right. Now we're going to do our chain again. So we're going to join like we did here. We're going to join here as well in those 2. Okay? I didn't do that here because I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. Alright, so let's do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now we're going to join to this picot here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, buddy. Okay, do 2 double stitches. Hey, buddy, I hear you. You just think everything. Hey, buddy, hey, buddy, hey, buddy. He's being crazy. All right, did I turn this? No. Lay it flat, make sure I didn't flip it. Okay. So do 2 double stitches. Now you're going to pick up a stitch in the next split ring, like so. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey. All right, that's done. Now let's do 7 double stitches. Hey, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to do my work. Miku, you are being crazy, bird. Pretty bird. Okay, so now we're going to close this ring. And close it. Alright. Hey, buddy. So now you've completed this side here. Okay, so let's go look at our pattern. So I'm holding it this way because this is the way we're working. So we've just completed this one here. Now they want you to do she wants you to do a chain 7, okay? And then you're going to do, let's see here. In this one here, you're going to pick up a stitch in this first picot here. Whoa, sorry. Dog's crazy. All right. Before I confuse you anyway. So we're going to do chain 7, pick up stitch in, this is our first ring we did, remember this? And this first small one. We're going to pick up a stitch in there, and then we're going to continue on with 7 chain. Okay? So let's reverse our work, and then tie it. Or not. Okay. Like that. So let's do 7. Well, I'm not too sure how we're going to do that. It's going to get reversed. It has to get reversed. How else are we going to pick up a stitch? Oh, it's showing it. It's a lock join. Well now, I don't know how to do a lock join. I'll be back. Okay. I'm going to see if this works. But anyway. You reversed your work. You're going to do 7 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to pull our needle through. Pull it off our needle. Okay, and now we need to do a lock stitch. So, from my understanding, a lock stitch is, oops, another stitch. I don't know how to do this, but I'm just trying to figure out a way. Okay. I'm just going through this picot and trying to pick up this thread here. And I need a crochet hook, and I don't have one. A really hard time. Well, you know what? I'm just going to reverse it and do it this way. It's be easier to pick up this stitch here. There we go. Bring it on your needle. Oops. I didn't tell you guys what to do first. Bring it through here. I don't know how to do a lock stitch with needle tattings into a picot, so I'm just doing my own thing. Okay? Pulling this tight. Okay. Now we got to finish off that one stitch. So hold this tight and bring your needle this way to lock it. It's the only way I could think of doing it. And then I'm going to reverse my work. Okay. Reverse my work. I'm going to tie a knot there just so I can bring my thread back in the front of me. Okay, and now I'm going to do 7 more stitches. Right here. 7 more stitches, and then we're going to do a ring. And this is just another chain of 7 stitches. It's not a ring. Okay. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Hopefully that worked. What I did. It seems to be fine. So, like it seems. Excuse me. It seems to be okay in here to lock it, as long as your work is not twisted, and that's what you wanted to avoid. So I'm going to show you how to do it again, just because I had to think of how to do that. Okay, so now we're going to reverse our work and tie a knot, because now we're making we're going to make our first ring, which consists of 7 stitches. Join on the big picot. Okay, so let me finish tying this off. Okay, so we're going to do a ring now. And it's only joining to 1. Alright. So 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miku. So now we're going to join to the first big picot. Okay, pull that stitch up. Pull that stitch up nice and close to your work. Okay, and do 7 more double stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, so let's close this ring. Under the loop. Okay. Reverse our work. Tie a knot. Okay. Now, again, we're going to do the fancy picots here. So it's going to be 2 double stitches, picot 2, picot 2, picot 2, and then we're going to do a ring. Oops. Okay, so we're doing this right now. We've just completed this ring. Now we're going to do that ring. Okay, so we're going to start with chain 2, or 2 double stitches. Chain 2. 1, 2 double stitches. Now we're going to make those bigger picots. 1, 2 double stitches. Bigger picot. Wow, that's a big one. It's really hard to get them consistent in sizes. So there's 2 stitches, a larger picot, 2 stitches, a larger picot, 2 stitches, a larger picot, oops, I didn't even finish this last stitch before making a picot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, here's 5, 2 double stitches, there's 6, 2 double stitches, 2, and there's 7, 2 double stitches. Okay, so these are the bigger ones, like that, separated by 2 double stitches. So pull that off your needle. Okay, don't pull it too tight or you'll distort it. Reverse your work. Tie a knot. Oh, shoot. It's wrapped around my camera stand here. And tie a knot. Okay? So now we're going to do, whoops. Oopsies, why did we go this way? Okay, what happened here? I reversed my work by mistake again. I could have sworn it was coming out this way. Alright, it's all twisted. But I'm not going to pull this apart. There we go. Alright. Now, reverse our work, of course. Oh, I got a mess here. Tie my knot. Okay, now we need to do 7 double stitches. So 1, we're making a ring. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we're going to join. Oh boy, right. Okay, this is where my thread starts tangling and everything and making it very hard. Now we're going to join to the second picot in this same ring that we're working in. We got our first ring there, so let's join to this middle picot. Okay, and do 7 more stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now you're going to close this ring under your work or your loop. Pull it through and close your ring. Okay, reverse your work, tie a knot. Okay, and now let's go and make our fancy edge here. So that's 2 double stitches, a picot, 2 double stitches, a picot. I'm going to go off camera because this video is going to be really long, so I'm going to go do that and I'll be back. Okay, so I've completed that. I've done my 7 picots. We're going to close this ring under the loop and make sure you close this. Oh no, sorry, you don't close this. Jeez. Go back out. Don't worry. There. Just tie it off. So, we're going to reverse our work now, and we're going to make another ring, joining it to this third picot in this same big ring. Okay, we're still working off this big ring here, so tie it off. My thread keeps getting caught on my camera stand. I want to kind of have these, they're all different sizes, guys, so I'm just going to leave it because I think that's going to look pretty. Very decorative. Okay, so now let's make a ring and join our first picot to there. So 1, 2, 3 double stitches, or sorry, 7 we need. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now we're going to join to the first picot, like so. And 1, do 7 more stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so now we will close this ring under the loop. And there's your one end of your cross done. I think this is looking pretty spiffy. It's really pretty. What a beautiful pattern. Okay, we will have to tie this off. Now we're going to be doing the same thing here again, doing this lock stitch in here. So now I could show you how to do that again. So you've done this, reverse your work and tie a knot. Okay. All right. So we're going to do a lock stitch in which one? In this middle one here. So time to do 7 double stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, pull that off of the needle. Okay, reverse your work, tie a knot. Okay, now we're just going to do a lock stitch. So that means going in the picot, bringing this stitch up onto your needle, okay, and pull your needle right through it, that 1/2 of a stitch. Okay, now finish the stitch off by going this way. Okay, like that. Now reverse your work, tie a knot, okay, like this. So you're facing your thread back, so you're going back in this direction. So what you did over here with the 7 picots, the 3 7-stitch in here, you're going to do in here now. So you're going to do your 7 stitches, then you're going to do a ring. Okay, I'll get you there. So your work should be facing you like this. Okay, now let's do 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches. Pull it off your needle. Okay. Reverse your work. Tie your knot. Okay. And now you're going to do your very first ring in here. You're going to repeat over here on the top what you did over here. Okay? I think this is so pretty. Alright, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to go and do this over here exactly the same as I did here. So you're going to do your ring, 7 picots with 2 double stitches between them, a 7 stitch ring on each side, so 7 stitches here, pick up your stitch, 7 more, close your ring. Do another chain with 7 picots, 2 double stitches, and do your last ring, and you're going to do another join here like you did here. Okay? So I'm going to go finish this off camera and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like when we get to that top part of the cross. Okay, so I've reached the top. How pretty is this? Absolutely gorgeous bookmark. Now, we need to do our lock stitch again. So I am at my place where I need to be. Now we're going to do 7 double stitches. So I'll do this slow for you this time so you guys get it. So there's 2 double stitches, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Now pull this off the needle because it is a chain. Oops, my tail. So pull it off your needle, reverse your work, and tie it off. Just make it secure that way. Okay. Now you're going to work out of this little tiny ring here, and you're going to pick up a stitch in there. You're not going to do, actually, you know what? Do one half of a stitch. I think it's going to work out better if you do at least half of a stitch. And I think that, no. Okay, there's one half of a stitch. Pick this up. I don't know really how to do a lock join with a tatting needle. Okay, pick that up. Bring it close to your work and pull your needle through that. See if this works better for you. Okay. Reverse your work and tie it. Okay, like that. Alright, so now you're going to do the same thing here that I left off here. You went ahead and did this. You're going to do it one more time on this side of your cross, but you're going to do, first you're going to do your 7 double stitches, and then you're going to start with a ring and join in your first picot here. Okay, and if you're copying and looking at this pattern, you should be able to see where you are now, because you just did this one. You joined in the top of this small picot and you flipped it around, and now you're going to do the last 7 here, and then you're going to start a ring, and the ring consists of 7 stitches, join in the picot of the big one, and 7 stitches, and close your ring. Alright, so go finish that and I'll come back when I'm done that too. Okay, so I've finished all the top of my cross is done. Look at how pretty that is. It's going to look really nice once you iron it out. It's such a gorgeous pattern. So now we need to do this lock stitch again. Okay. So you're going to do 7 stitches on your needle. 5, 6, 7. Pull them off your needle. I'm hoping that's close enough. All right, turn it and tie a knot. Okay, now we're going to join it. We're just going to go and pick up a stitch in here. I ain't even doing a stitch. Okay, pull it nice and tight to your work, like this. Now pull your needle through that stitch only. It's just a half of a stitch. Okay. And now you're going to finish your stitch by just, whoopsies. Whoopsies. Why is this up there and that's down there? Okay. So, whoa, that's not working. Anyway, just reverse it and tie a knot so it's not so bulky. Okay, actually I like it better like that, with just doing 1 stitch and tying a knot. So do it whatever way you feel comfortable. Now we're going to do, as you can see, we're getting close to our end. We're going to do 7 and then a ring, but we're going to join it to the 2 split rings on the stem of the cross here. Okay? Alright. So, let's do 7 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 stitches. Pull it off your needle. Okay, reverse your work. Reverse our work. And come up through the bottom and tie your knot. Right. And now you're going to make your ring to finish off this side of your cross. So you're going to do 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whoops, 7. Now you're going to pick up a stitch in this first picot here. So pick up your stitch, like so. And now you're going to do 2 double stitches. So do 2 double stitches, 1 and ouch, 2. And now you're going to pick up a stitch in the next split ring where the 2 picots are. So you're going to pick up in the first picot right here. Ouch. Come on, get in there. Whoopsies. Alright, there we go. And now you're going to do 7 stitches, double stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. All right, close this ring up. Like so. There we go. All right. And that's all you do. So now you're going to reverse your work, tie a knot. Oh, Jesus. Sticking there all the time. All right. Okay. Now you're going to do your nine chain, and then you're going to do a ring attaching it. In the middle here, it called for 6 stitches, but I did 7. Doesn't matter. It still looks just fine in there. Alright, so do 9, and I'm going to come back. Okay, got my 9 stitches. Pull it off the needle. Reverse your work. Tie a knot. And now you're going to do your ring again, picking up these 2 with 2 double stitches in between. So do 7, 2, and 7, and I'll be back. Okay, so I done 7, picked up my stitch, did 2, picked up my stitch, and did 7 more. And we're going to close the ring. Close it. Alright. Reverse your work. Tie a knot, like so. Okay, and now we're getting to the very end, so we're going to do here what we did here, but first we need to do that one's 7, 9. We still need to do a 9 chain, so do a 9 chain and come back. Okay, so we got our 9, pull it off the needle. Okay, now reverse your work. Oopsies, come on. And tie a knot. Whoops. All right. And now we're going to do 7. We're going to do 7, pick up this picot here, and 7, and I'll come back. Okay, so 7 stitches, picked up stitch, 7, and picked it up in the last split ring. And we're going to close this ring. Okay. All right. Now we're going to reverse our work. Tie a knot. And now you're going to do 7 of your, you're going to do one of these. So you're going to do 7 picots with 2 double stitches in between. Then we're going to join it to here. To the last split ring that we made was this little split ring. And I'll be back. Okay guys, so we have done this last chain. Now we're going to join it to the top of our last split ring that we did, which is right here. So you're going to go through the loop, joining it. Come on. Like so. And now you're going to tie it off. Well, you know what? I forgot to tie off my I forgot to tie this off here and it came loose. So let me pull that tighter. Okay. Now I'm going to tie a knot before it comes loose again. Oh boy. Pull it tight. Now we're going to tie another knot. Like so. And me and my glue, I'm going to put a dab of glue on that knot, and then I'm going to weave in my ends, and then I'm going to show you the Josephine, it's called a Josephine stitch. Okay, whoopsies. Alright. And now I'm going to weave this in. And you guys don't need to see how to do that. You can refer back to my other videos how to do this. But I'm going to go weave it in, cut it off, and come back and show you how to do a nice little dangle hanging off our cross. Okay, now I'm going to teach you guys how to do a Josephine stitch. And we're going to add some beads. And it's just going to be a little dangle. Now, what am I going to use? Maybe I'll just use those. So what you're going to do is leave yourself a little tail. Thread your needle. I'd say, I don't know, 2 feet is good enough. Okay. Now you're going to pick up a stitch in between these two picots, these ones here. So you're going to put the two together, just overlap them, go in there and pick up your thread. You might want to do it through both, one at a time. So pick up the loop there and go in there and pick up the loop. Be a little easier. Alright. Okay. And go right through the loop to close it. It's like a little knot. Oh shoot. I forgot to put beads on. We gotta put beads on our... I'll be back. You guys already know how to put your beads on. So just throw some pearls, crystals on, because you're just gonna throw an odd bead here and there. Okay guys, on my thread I put one big 8mm pearl and 8 4mm crystals. And that's all we're gonna use for our dangle. Okay, so leave about, I don't know, thread your needle now. I need to cut the glued end off. Leave about I'd say a little over a foot of thread. Okay, and now we're going to pick up our stitch like we did before. Only thing is, I'm going to do it, bring it up through the first loop, and then I'm going to go in here and bring up that loop. Okay, and then I'm going to go through that completely and just close that, join it there so it's joined. And now we're going to begin the Josephine stitch. Now, the Josephine stitch is super easy and it's super pretty. Take your needle and put it on your overlapped here where we put our join in. Wrap it this way like you're taking a first stitch, okay? Bring it down. Do it again, the same thing. Don't finish off with the second stitch. Just repeat the same one over and over. So there's 3, 4, 5. Bring up a crystal. And do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you got 5 of the same stitches, a crystal, 5 of the same stitches. Take your thread, completely wrap it once around your needle like so, so you get a twist in it. Okay? Now you're going to do 5 more stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring up a crystal. We're not doing that second stitch that we do for a double stitch. Okay? Do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it, wrap it completely around, and bring your thread back around, and do 5 more stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring up a crystal. And do 5 more stitches. We're not doing that second revolution. Remember, we're just doing it this way. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Wrap it around, completely around. Like that. Okay. Actually, our crystals are all ending up in the same spot. It's kind of neat. We kind of want them all over the place, don't we? Anyway. Alright. Now you're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you're going to bring up a crystal. Like so. And do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wrap it all the way around. Like this. See how it's twirling? And I'm just going to bring my needle through. Well, I won't. I'll wait till we finish our actual Josephine stitch. Okay. Now, we're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring up a crystal. Do 5 more stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrap it around your needle. So you're basically doing 10 stitches and wrapping it. Okay. Now you're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring up a crystal. And do 5 more stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And wrap it around your needle. Okay? Like that. Now, I'm going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to bring up another crystal. And you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and twirl it around your needle. and do 5 more stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you should have 1 crystal left. Bring up your last crystal. Do 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrap it around and do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to pull all this off your needle, okay? And you're going to bring your needle right through to the end. Okay, so Josephine stitch is really pretty. Just be careful and gentle, pulling it all off. Pull that through, like so. And there's your little dangle hanging down. And now we've got a last pearl here. And we want to do a stitch around the pearl. So I'm just bringing this up like so. Actually, I'm just going to tie it off here first, just because it's going round and around and around. Okay, so we want to leave it nice and twisted like that. Okay, like this. There we go. Now we're going to do 1 double stitch. Do 1 double stitch. We'll do 2, 3 double stitches. Bring up the pearl, my big ending pearl. Okay. And do 3 double stitches. Okay, like this. There's, whoops, let me finish this stitch off. 1, 2, 3. Now, close this ring. Oh shoot, I didn't close it. Well, it really doesn't matter, because I'm just going to put my thread through. But you're supposed to close it through the center. There we go. So close it. Now you have this little loop here. Now we're going to tie it off. Well, kind of reverse our work. Tie it off. You've got a little tiny loop here with your pearl hanging off. Okay, and you're going to tie another knot. And then you're going to weave in these ends. See? So now you have this cute little dangle hanging off of your really pretty cross. But let's weave in these ends quickly. This is a super long video. And you know me, I'm probably going to glue where I cut, just because I do not want it coming apart on me. So I'm going through some stitches. There we go. So I'm going to drop a dab of glue there. It's one end weaved in. Okay. And now I'm going to cut this off and weave this end in. I'm just going to leave that long for now. Okay. And this end I'm going to weave into that little tiny ring we just made. Because my thread is wanting to go that way.